Thank you for your question. It says, how much do you think I would need to get started in a home daycare, like money wise? And I don't I don't necessarily have a set amount of money, but I do have a few tips that can be helpful. So first off, keep in mind that when you open a daycare, you don't have any clients yet, unless you have like a waiting list, people that know that you're going to open a daycare and they're going to just come right in and you're going to have a whole bunch of kids. That'll be ideal. That'll be great. But usually that's not the case. The case is you start, you open up, and you have to start the hustle to get new children. So at the beginning, you don't really have a lot of kids. So start off by having, maybe if you're going to take like infants, probably have like 1 or 2 play yards. I've also noticed in the 10 plus years I've been working in a daycare that some people prefer to bring their own play yard, like a playpen, a place for a little portable crib, I guess you call it nowadays, for the kids to sleep. So keep in mind that that could be possible. Again, you're not going to get flooded with a whole bunch of kids, most likely. So maybe buy 1 or 2 playpens, 1 or 2 high chairs, like 1 or 2 cots, resting cots for the toddlers that are a little older and are going to sleep in the cots. I also like, another thing is, you don't have to invest in a whole bunch of sheets and things like that for the kids for their resting space. Because, for example, in my care and many other cares, as well as in schools, the parents bring their resting set. So you don't have to worry about that. What else you can save on? Toys. If you have children already, as long as the toys are like not hazardous, as long as they're age appropriate, and as long as they're kept in a good condition, they don't have to necessarily be brand new. You can either take some donations, you can use some of the toys that you've had for your kids that they no longer use anymore. Of course, you don't want to use your children's personal toys in a space where other children can be there, breaking the toys, misusing them, probably extra wear and tear, because there's more kids using it. So again, to recap what I've said so far, you don't have to invest a lot of money. 1 or 2 of each of the things that you need to have, whether it's for resting, whether it's for like plates, plates for serving the meals, toys, things like that. You don't need a whole bunch of it. If you're going to buy some dolls, I suggest you buy at least 2 of each things, because you will have children wanting to play, multiple children with a particular toy, and then it's going to cause trouble if you only have 1 of it. You don't need a whole bunch of books. You can get donations for books. A lot of times you can get donations for books. A lot of people want to get rid of their kids' toys, and a lot of people want to get rid of books. So you can get that as well. This is why I don't necessarily have a set amount of money to tell you, because there's so many things that you can get for free, or at a very low price. Arts and crafts, science, geography, history, science, any of those things that you will be doing with the children, you can get a ton of items in Dollar Tree, in Family Dollar, Dollar General. You could probably find it in Target in the $1 section. Just be creative. Look for websites that you can get ideas to do activities with the children. And like I said, all these different subjects, all these different areas that you can work with them. Pinterest, check on Facebook, check TikTok here. There's so many people that post things, activities to do with their kids in so many different areas that you're not going to need to overwhelm yourself with it. So what else you need to make sure? Make sure prior to your first, you're going to get an inspection. You're going to get an inspection, and they're going to the state, wherever you're in, the Office of Family and Children Services will send an inspector to make sure that everything is apart before you get started. So they will check that your outlets are protected, they're covered, you have the little outlet covers, or the big that you cover the whole thing, whatever it is. So make sure that, if you don't have it, invest in that. Check in Amazon, for example, or in a local store that you can find outlet covers. Make sure your toilet has a cover, like one of those protective things that you clip it on top, clip it on the bottom, and it's connected. When you're going to use it, you squeeze it, opens up the toilet thing, and then closes it back up. Even if you don't have big children that will be using the toilet, just in case for any reason anything happens and one of your children moves out of the area, ends up in the bathroom, you don't want them going into the toilet, for example. So if depending on your space, you might get a safety gate for the children. So that's something you can invest in. So again, maybe you can find daycares that are closing, or someone that has a daycare or works at a school, and you can get donations like chairs and tables, art spaces. I don't recommend you taking a rug from someone. because hygiene purposes and things like that. But chairs, tables, books, little cubby spaces, all these things you can probably get donated as well. So just look around, ask around, maybe use your community as a resource that you can have. What else? I'm trying to cover as many things as I can. Again, I'm here. If you have additional questions, you can, as you wrote before, write me a comment, and I will do the best I can to give you as much information as I can. So for example, eating utensils like plates and spoons, forks, anything like that you can use. Dollar Tree is great, and the $1 section on Target is also amazing. You could find things in bulk as well, so you'll find like a pack of 5 for like maybe $4. So you don't have to overwhelm yourself again with so many things. A little set with a cup, a spoon, and a plate, that's cute. Just look around, shop around as you're doing the steps to open the daycare, as you're waiting for the inspection to happen, as you're waiting for the papers to be accepted by the office. Take that time to start shopping around, finding what works for you in terms of prices, and definitely what works with you in terms of free, which is great and amazing. If you know any teachers or anyone that has worked at a daycare, you could also speak to them, and they can kind of give you some tips on that too. At the end of the school year, they throw away furniture. I got 6 pieces of the furniture that you have, like a classroom, basically a set. They had a little cute sink for the kids to wash things. It was all really good quality wood, and they just threw it out at the end of the school year. That's insane. So towards the end of the school year, if you know any schools, if you know anyone in there, a parent, a teacher, you could probably speak with the office. I don't know if they're gonna give it to you, they probably throw it away. But if you know a teacher, they'll keep you in mind. So when they are gonna throw all these things away, massive things schools throw away, it's sad, but it's great for you because you can pick some of those things up and use it for your care. Again, as long as you clean it, it's in good condition. There's nothing like breaking or pieces of wood coming off, if it's wood or metal. But yes, you can get a ton of things given to you. And search in Bye Bye Baby, search in Amazon. If you go into stores and you see clearance, if you see in Walmart, a lot of times you can find high chairs, strollers. Not that you need a stroller, but just in case you want to have one. Strollers, high chairs, toilets, little toilets for kids. Little tables. A lot of stuff that you can find. If you do it with time, then you don't have to pay full price for things, because you kind of just wait until they have sales going on. So that's something I can tell you. Again, I hope this helps, and I try to give you as much as information that I can. And for anyone else who's thinking of opening a daycare, very much good luck. God bless, and ask any questions if you have. Thank you so much.